Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Sim 2017 on Sandy Bay, the Back to the Farm series that we are doing. Kind of butchered the title a little bit, or the intro, but hey. So what's the plan for today? We've got a few bales, normal bales, you'll be glad to know, unlike yesterday's video, in the field 11 now. So we'll be collecting them, and a bit of fertilising, probably need to feed the pigs, may need to feed the cows, I'm not too sure. The dealio is there, the sheep, probably the same. Really, I've kind of neglected the animals of late. So I hope you guys enjoyed the cluster of yesterday's video. It was a nightmare. From what people were saying about the HD bales, which typically you would think of high density bales, on the John Deere style baler, it actually uses a completely different style bale from the Lily Wagler, or however you pronounce it, this other small baler that's out there, that I think a lot of people refer to, and use that, the same baler I was using in that video towards the end. And that baler uses a pretty much shrunk down version, I think, of Giant's bale, where the John Deere one uses a completely old custom one, I think from previous generation of the game. So that's why I couldn't pick those up there. Pain in the rear end. I still haven't cleaned that area up yet completely. Probably do that off camera later. Depending if I can get my butt out of Gold Rush, because I spent a long time in Gold Rush last night. Like I said I would. I did the Farm Sim video, rendered that, uploaded it, and I was playing Gold Rush for the rest of the night. And as I said, it's a game that I'm really enjoying right now. Probably shouldn't play too much because I'm getting burnt out, but it's a nice break from Farm Sim. I think most of the Farm Sim YouTubers really are getting just not bored of the game, but wanting to go on to different stuff right now. I don't know why. It's a definitely a different feel to this game than it was previous years. Really can't put my finger on it. I'm glad so many people have enjoyed watching the Gold Rush as well. There's times where I can do games on the channel and they really flop, but that one's done well. Kind of like my car mechanic. Car mechanic did extremely well. I'm still getting asked when am I doing more on it. But that's a game where there's optimization behind it that I'm not happy with. On the back sort of front of it, car mechanic, if you've got software where you can keep an eye on what your graphics card's doing, it was, and presumably it still does, boost your graphics card to 100% load, no matter what graphics card you've got. Even Sim with a 1080, and I believe even Monjack's got it, and he has a 1080 too. It loads the card up to 100%, which it shouldn't be doing. It really shouldn't. So what we'll do now, head over to the 75, which is just here, and jump into that and grab our bale trailer. We'll pick those bales up and get them out of the field, and probably put a tractor on plough on that field. Not sure what tractor. May get the big... Actually no, we won't use the RX. The RX will probably be a little bit too big for that field. Do we have the bale trailer over there actually? If that JCB has the bale trailer, which I think it may, let's use that. Yes, it does. Perfect. I was actually, I thought I had this bale trailer in the game. Usually I keep it down at the workshop area. So Monday, I think a lot of people had that off school, especially with the hurricane coming in. I really didn't mention it in Monday's video because I honestly completely forgot about it. So hopefully everyone in Ireland, I think they were getting most of it, to be honest. Stayed safe. I think it really missed Ireland more than it was going to initially, which is amazing. I've seen a couple of videos of roofs and stuff getting blown apart and the corrugated roof go flying at some guy's house. He was filming from a bedroom window or something like that. It went flying towards their place. Pretty crazy stuff. Of course, nothing compared to what it was in the US. Pretty crazy right now. And I woke up and it was orange. The sky was orange. I don't know if any of you saw that yesterday, but it was really, really strange. And that was caused from what I've seen on news articles from various different local newspaper, the BBC, stuff like that, by the hurricane picking up sand particles from the desert, like the Sahara Desert or something like that. I guess it coming from that direction, which pretty cool. In fact, it turned the sky orange. Pretty cool. Probably not good. Good job it didn't rain too, because if it rained, that would have been down on the ground. Would have all have to been dealing with the mess. But nonetheless, pretty darn cool. Okay, so work position, square bales, years. So you can tell where the bale I left the field. Way. Apparently, Auction David told me this building's supposed to be stone, which I found kind of surprising, considering I don't really know it as stone, but apparently it was at one point, so I don't know what happened with the retexture. Well, not the retexture, but it being changed like that. Absolutely no idea. It's one thing he spotted right away. He was like, why did you retexture that building? What building? He kind of went on for a little bit trying to figure out what building he was on about. And they figured out, and it was this one. Okay, yeah, I haven't touched that. I have no idea how that's happened. Oh, perfect. That's actually a perfect amount to use on the other trailer. Alright, well, just take this straight down. Hopefully we'll be able to get out of there, no issue. I think the traffic's been switched off for whatever reason. I haven't seen any cars, so I'm not too worried. Face it with the traffic on. There's no way I would have been able to get out of there. They go ramming into you, pain in the butt sometimes. Also, for those of you that don't know, I have started to upload videos, very delayed, usually at the end of the week, to Twitch. So if you guys are over there, it's just my usual username, Landykid. You can follow me over there. It's basically just in case YouTube does go belly up. A lot of the YouTubers I follow are moving over there, so I don't. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I don't know basically what's going on with YouTube. To be quite honest, I wish I could say I know, but of course I don't. Nobody knows. And for those big YouTubers, mainly some of the content they do is they just keep on getting demonetized. Some of it's okay. One of them is a fishing channel. Does a bit of gun-related stuff now and again. Nothing crazy. Mainly fishing and vlogs. And he gets all of his videos again demonetized. So it's not good. Another one of them, Demolition Ranch. No doubt you guys know of him. He put up a video recently explaining what went on to him. He had a video that he had on the channel for 5 years. All of a sudden YouTube decided, yeah, no, we don't like that video on us anymore. Our terms of service have changed, so that video's now got to go. Again, it was nothing bad. He doesn't do anything bad by the slightest. And got rid of his video and hit him with a community strike. So it's like he said, if he gets 3 of them, if YouTube goes through and deems any more of his content bad, 3 strikes and you're out. So he uploaded his whole entire, must have taken him hours upon hours, his whole entire YouTube library to Twitch So it's worrying times, it really is. And no one's safe. Not on the platform anymore. Nobody's safe. So that's why I'm just dumping the videos up on Twitch as well. Like I've said in the past, don't put your eggs all in one basket. Boom. And Twitch is probably relatively smart. They know what's going on. They can see what's going on. Never thought the day would come. But I'm not leaving YouTube. I don't want to emphasize that. I'm not going anywhere yet. Don't plan to it. Anyway. My channel should be okay. I'd never say never. It's gaming. It's family friendly. Very family friendly. Twitch, I don't know. Me and Dave have been talking about it, and Twitch could be the getaway from us being ourselves under the same name. I don't know. My mind changes it as much as I change my underwear, basically, on how I want to run the Twitch eventually. If I do stuff over there permanently, once in a while stream over there. I used to stream over there once in a while. I may do that again. Will it be family friendly? I don't know. YouTube will always be family friendly. Pretty much has to be. And I'm okay with that. Completely okay with that. So after we've done this, we'll get a vehicle in there, ploughing up the field. Probably this, to be honest, to chug it on the normal plough. We'll go around and see what seeding needs to be done, because I believe there is some stuff that needs seeding. Not seeding, spraying. Yeah, it's another one of those boring spraying videos. People love them. We may just set that actually to cosplay. Spray. See if it needs it first. I'll have to run down and grab some pig food, because we don't have any... well, we could just have some grain actually. May buy that. The grain trailer. Oh, we don't need to do that. We've got the transport truck. I forgot about that truck. We've got the Tatra Bulker truck. I can get seeded. Seeded is down at the other yard though. Just realised. Now, if you can't tell, you may be able to tell. I'm kind of tired today. A little sleepy. Me and Simulate have been in TeamSpeak a chunk of the afternoon. So yeah, we need to go record. So we're doing obviously separate videos. Yeah, we need to go record. Another hour goes. Still need to record. And then just as he left to go get something to eat or drink, I can't remember, I started to watch Coffee Time with Ian. Ian Robson has now got a new job at John Deere. Definitely surprised to see that, actually. Fair play to him. Moving house, got a car, all that stuff. Quit his job teaching. Very surprised to see that more than anything. And was watching that quick. Sim comes back just as we were both about to leave to go record. UK Daz comes in. It's like, I feel so guilty. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll live around here. This can stay here for the time being. I don't usually keep it up here, but it's here right now. It'll stay. Got all these silage bales too. And there's a plough that we need. I know, Mondays, for whatever reason, I just can't wake up throughout the day. I've had a cup of coffee right now, I've got one next to me. And it's probably not going to be until way, way, way later at night that I feel like. It's ridiculous. And for whatever, I think it's, from what I was saying, that hurricane's pulled up a lot of hot weather too. I wouldn't mind that disappearing. I think it's supposed to cool down later tonight and go back to what temperatures it should be, because right now my room's boiling. With all the computer gear that I have, it gets hot in here. Really hot. Got my window open a little bit, like on the first lock, just to get a little bit of breeze coming in, but I may end up opening it after I do this video. I'm not sure if we're going to include, kind of changed my mind again on that, Gold Rush videos. I think I may keep them to the live streams. We're really gearing up for the wash plant, putting that together, so of course you're watching this today, probably going to be a Gold Rush. A lot of people may be wanting farm sim streams. Honestly guys, I've had so much fun, and I've got a comment in Monday's video, and he kind of put forward what I want to sort of include, sort of show, and that's someone saying I'm glad to see you just relax streams and not worrying about farm sim and not doing farm sim, and that's awesome. That's what I want, and being able to do other content than just farm sim. And really, I've got no one to blame but myself for doing that, but I never realised I won't be able to do any other content other than farm sim. But it's getting away from that, which is amazing. Deactivator, 3 headlands after. Generates. Need to update cosplay because I think it did something pretty cool the other day, update wise. Which you need to check and. Or where's try? Oh, it'll be this one maybe. Yeah. This waypoint drive course. Alright, that can be doing its ting. Alright, what do we have as sprayers? We'll see if we can sell some stuff because we need to do that too. Oh, that's the thing. I do know what we've got for a sprayer. It's a pool behind, isn't it? And it's over there. Let's check out what we can sell for crop-wise. Whoa! Look at our wheat. Alright, let's sell a load of that. Getting the Tatra, I can't remember how much it holds. I think it's a fair whack. Now I know this is more for construction than anything. It is a construction truck. But it's the closest thing that we have to a rigid body grain bulker truck. Or we had, because we've got that man truck now in the game. I'm surprised no one's ever done that. This is very, very close to what they pretty much look like, to be honest. I'm gonna load that up. I think this holds like 35,000. I think I bumped it up so it was just around 35. I don't think it's 40. Oh, 33.5. Okay, I was off quite a bit. No, I know I don't have a trailer for this. The trailers look, a little weird. Where's our green? Oh, did we not select that? I thought we did. Oh, we did. Where is it? Oh, Jesus. It's over that direction somewhere. Yes, the other side of the map. Wow, we've not been to that side for a while. There it is. Alright, let's get trucking. Get a load of this sold. Probably load up a tractor and go fertilize spraying. If we need to, that is. Whoa, that was loud. That was outside, by the way. That scared the poop out of me. Jeez. Gotta love it when stuff like that happens. That field needs spraying. It's a pain in the rear end when stuff all kind of lines up like that. Can we go... Yeah, it would be best if carrying straight on. On the way back, I'll put traffic on. I hate driving the roads without traffic. Just feels so eerie, but sometimes you have to switch it off. If I remember correctly, we had to switch it off because we got 2 lanes of traffic when we were trying to back up that trailer going into the sheep area. Just to get it out of the way quick. And they kind of bullied us around, and that's where we ended up. That's our field there too. I don't know why we put canola on there. Maybe for the pull behind harvester. Really can't remember. There it is again. And a couple of corners to go, and we should be pretty much there. Here it is. This is where we have our wood chips. Oh no, wood planks. You can see them there. They sell actually for quite a lot of money. We could load some of them up. Maybe that's what we'll do. I believe they get sold at the bio? I can't remember. Maybe it shows in here. Price is down actually, I think it's this. So yeah, I'm not going to sell them off, the price is that low. So that was 20,941. And we've got a skid steer in there. But do we have any forks for it? Oh yeah, here's that. That's them. So it's been a while since I've used this. Most of you probably haven't seen this before. Mainly because most of the maps I play right now, other than Thornton, there's nowhere for it. Unfortunately, West Coast doesn't have any placeable areas that I know of. I don't think it does. Alright, we'll head on back. I did say I was going to switch traffic back on, didn't I? We're going to do that quick. Traffic on. And enjoy the nice drive. It's something that I don't see that often in this side of the map. That's why, another reason why I put that sawmill there to make the planks. To force me to come to this side of the map to get away from the other side. And, well, forest is just there. Which I believe we've got the logging trailer in there. Or a tractor, I can't remember. I really can't remember what we got in there. To be honest, I think I was probably just using the skid steer and running around with that. I don't rattle, no. So of course Simulator's streaming tonight, Monday. I think he's supposed to be anyway. Whether he does or not's another question. You never know with him. Sometimes he'll say something and not to do it. More times than not, especially with streaming. Well, depends on the mood he's in after recording, I guess. Now, something I do want to do is... Come on, really? Is the tutorials for Gold Rush. I think they're going to be... Like, some days it's going to be a double video day. They'll probably get published late at night. So they're further down your guys' sub boxes. But they're out there. Is what I want to do with them more than anything. And after I've recorded this, not too sure what we'll go ahead and do. Probably a bit of West Coast. Sort out the audio and then go and do a bit of that. Actually, what we'll go do is load this up. If we load it up now, I will remember to go sell more another time during a live stream or something if we end up doing any farm sim this week, live stream wise. Again, I know it upsets probably some of you, but it's nice doing something different. Oh boy, is it nice doing something different. That being said, this would probably be the last week of really doing the only week of doing anything really Gold Rush related. Because I know in the great scheme of things, it ain't going to be around for too long. Well, it's going to be around for a while. What I mean is, it's going to get boring fairly quick. I know that. You guys know that. Just like Farm Sim. In Farm Sim, we've got the mods and stuff like that to keep us entertained. Those guys can't implement mods. I watched read an FAQ that they've got on Kickstarter about all that stuff, multiplayer and mods, and they can't do it. Yeah, Not enough of them. I think they're just maybe like 10 people, if that, in the development team. And would probably result in rebuilding the game from pretty much ground up. I know if they want to add multiplayer, which I completely agree, that's something that I hope they do at some point. But I don't see it in this version of the game. Maybe it will be a Gold Rush 2. They rebuild it. Use some of the money they've got from this game, because I would imagine they did fairly well. Sales-wise, I'd hope so anyway. They deserve it. It's a good game, it's buggy, very buggy. Like I tell people, 100% get it if it's still on sale. I think the sale finishes the 20th. It's 10% off. Get it. If you're very picky about the way the game plays, don't play it. Don't even install it until like the end of the week. Hopefully by the end of the week they'll fix some of the major stuff. And I right now have had one, I was going to say I still haven't, but I have had one game-breaking issue that fixed itself, which was the cable, which you guys saw on Sunday's live stream. That was all messed up. The power cable. The sheep need grass, and the pigs... Oh, the cleanliness is 0, that's all. I really do not do much to these. And then of course I'm going to need to figure out a thumbnail. Because the thumbnail is the way I've got the back to the farm sign. Which had a couple of good comments off of from, I believe it was either Sim or Dave. One of the two. Or both, because there'll be a couple. People like it. They liked it anyway. So, hopefully you guys did too. Some of that took a little bit of time. No, I was like 5 o'clock in the morning when I was doing that. Way too late at night to be doing thumbnails, but that's what I find myself doing. There's a tractor tire there. Alright, we'll see about this spraying. I believe you can put row crops on this. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now the sprayer I'm using is, I believe, the one from the Coon pack. The Coon DLC. A DLC really doesn't have a whole lot of stuff I would use specifically, but it has a couple. One of which being the sprayer and the bale, the all-in-one bale wrapper, and of course the square bale wrapper. That's about it. That's really the only things. Really, the only thing that you would want it for. Two things: square bale wrapper and the all-in-one bale wrapper. Default from the game, sort of thing. The other stuff, it's okay, I guess. That's not quite full, but should do. I think we have a... Yeah, we do. It's back there. Should have topped up. Because I think we have a nurse tank, which is the green one just off onto our right-hand side. But currently the left, the way we're looking. Come on, get past the silo. Was that empty? It may be empty. Oh yeah, fat 0. Actually, do we even need to fertilise? I could be doing this for no reason. I hope not. Skip past everything. Yeah, we don't need to fertilise. I think we've probably even got it on one day. Alright, we'll switch that off. We'll load in that, we'll do a bit of seeding quick then. Where is our fertilizer tank on this? I forget. Pull this forward. Hopefully we've got the angle. Yep, barely, but we do. I want to say the fertilizer's over that side of the yard. I forget. I really do. Now this cultivates at the same time, so we'll probably go to field 14, I think it is, if I don't go into the stream. If I go into the stream, I may scream. Alrighty, we're on our way. At long last. So West Coast tomorrow for you guys. I'm not too sure what that will consist of. I was leveling an area out for the pigs. I still haven't done that actually. I wasn't leveling. I need to remove the foliage, and to be quite honest, that's above me, so I may need to see if Dave or Sim or one of those guys can help me on that one. Because I'm at a loss for that. I would ask Bill if he would be so kind to do that quick edit for me, or even actually I could ask Auction David too. If he could just make that normal mud and level it out. Why do I want it leveled? Well, I don't have to have it leveled out, but mainly to get rid of mud, put down, get rid of the grass and foliage, like the weeds like that floating across there. That's a whole different sort of, I think it's like a layer. It's way past my pay grade. And people get confused that I make mods or build maps, and I truly don't, guys. I've literally just got into the grasp of moving stuff around in GE this year, to be quite honest. I've never touched Giants Editor like I have this year. I've always stayed away from it, just mainly because I'm not interested. But now I've been fixing my own mods that I've downloaded and need edits done to make them function. Like the John Deere Combine. That was the one I use on West Coast, funny enough. Alright, we'll put soybeans down in here. It's a good sized field. We can do that. Switch it on. Probably not going to be able to get much of this done either because of how long's left of the video. Remove the offset. I don't know why I put some offset on. Pain in the rear end. And away we go. I'll ramp the speed up. Get it back on the course. I thought it was on the course. It's alright, we'll fix a lot of this stuff that it is gonna miss on the headland. Of course we're overlapping right now. Not much I can do about that. Shape of the field that does at the next pass will be okay though. That's the feeling that's the thing, that pass I probably should have left as is. Oh, well, you can see the contour. The seeders never used to do that. Follow the contour of the ground. It would typically just lift right up. So it's cool they're actually flexing and lifting where it needs to be now. That's really cool, actually. Little things like that in farm sim you just don't tend to notice. That makes such a difference. No doubt it's got a name for it. Probably is, like a flex header or a draper header. Where they drape, they follow the contours of the ground. I believe is why they're called that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now skip row probably should be done. May end up having to blip into it once we get down here. Depends on how the field shape goes, because it stays fairly consistent up until that end, but got quite a big headland. And you guys can probably tell I feel so tired. It's irritating. I get annoyed when I get like this. Every Monday it's the same. just groggy and probably shouldn't be recording, but I am. Well, maybe I'll go to bed early tonight. I was actually up late last night watching the latest series of Gold Rush. Well, the latest episode, should I say. It was an hour and 24 minutes long, so yeah, I was up longer than I should have been. Once we get to the top of this row, we will bid you guys farewell. We will be back tomorrow, although I'm recording it right after, hopefully more awake. And we'll also be live streaming later tonight. Of course, you're seeing this in the early morning. So hopefully you guys have a good day at work, school, wherever you are after watching this. Depends on if you're watching it in the afternoon or morning. If you're watching it in the afternoon, depending if you're back from work or school, we will be live streaming at 7 PM, probably on Gold Rush. So until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll catch you on the flip side. Later.